Alright, it's Friday, 7:54 in the morning. It's leg lymphatic day. I normally do trampoline. I usually do trampoline, 300, minimum of 300 active calories burned, 2 miles in 40 minutes, which I normally did 45 minutes. But being that I tweaked my left calf 2 weeks ago, I've pulled back, and now it's feeling good enough to where I'm actually going to do, today I'm just going to do up to a 2 mile walk. I want to try to do 2 miles at least, and I want to gradually increase the speed, not the incline, and I'm not using weights. A weighted mile walk is just going to be a straight walk. Increase the speed, and I want to test how much healed, how well it's healed, I don't know, the calf muscle, so I can hopefully next week go back to trampoline. And I wanted to show you real fast here, I just got my iron stuff done yesterday because I'm anemic. I just want to show you my ferritin. My ferritin is, make sure I ain't got no damn, say it's 35, it's below the normal range. It's my ferritin. And then iron and TIBC. See the saturation at the bottom? That's actually that's really high compared to what I normally have. My saturation's usually at like 9 or 10. It was 6 one time. So that's my anemia stuff. So that what the helps with the oxygen and not helps with the oxygen move through my body. And then of course my CBC with differential is pretty much have everything in the green. So, which is fantastic due to my diet and exercise. But see the trends of my ferritin? It's always rides the bottom there, and it's spiked there because I got a bag of iron. Same way with, here's the saturation. See, that's the saturation right there. So that's my iron saturation, which is literally like below 10 most of the time. So alright, let's get started on the walk. I want to hurry up and do this before I have to piss again. Alright, so I'm going to try to do 2 miles in. Again, how do you feel before, during, and after? So I'm going to do it that route like I always do. And then I'm going to try to get 2 miles in, just slowly increase the speed like every 5 minutes. Start out at 2.0 and then go to 2.1 after 5 minutes, 2.2 after 10 minutes. No, you gotta go over here. Plenty! Alright, you there. You there. Alright. Alright, don't gulp the water, just sip to wet the throat. Well, that was a little more. Okay. Alright. 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 Turn my watch on. Let's see. Loosen it up a little bit because I'll get the fluid moving. Okay. Indoor walk is running. My ring is running. I want to do a comparative compare the ring and the watch together. Alright, I'm getting the heart rate off the puller. Alright, 2 miles. I'm testing my left calf here, which feels really good right now. And hopefully next week I can get back to jumping on the trampoline, because that really helps. Okay. Here we we go. Start at 2.0 and try to get like a 40 to 60 minute 2 mile, depending on the speed. So 5 minutes of 2.0, and then every 5 minutes I'm just going to increase it 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, basically until I get to the 2.7 that I was doing with my normal weighted mile walks. So yeah, should be grueling 45-50 minutes or so, or more. But as I increase the speed, obviously the distance increases as well, or decreases. I don't know. Walk further, less amount of time. I was never really good at math. Me and math are like good on pretty much everything else. Math just gets me stumped. Alright. So can't really move my arms too much at the 2.0 speed, so you gotta wait till you increase the speed to, you know. But you want to always move your arms when you walk, because it pulls more fluid through your body. Because just doing this right now, majority of my fluids are going to my leg and cycling through my leg more, because these are the only muscles that are really working. I mean, all the muscles are working for the most part to stabilize me, but well, I like do an arm workout, do some biceps and triceps and forearms, or whatever. Do just arm workouts, right? You feel your arms swell up with fluid, blood, nutrients. My father fantastically cold again. Oh. I hate walking slow. At least knock on wood, it's some sun out there. Oh, what a horrible sun. Let me go back here. Can't really get cranking music, pumped up music going on while you're walking 2.0 here. Kind of throws your body off. Pumped up music only works well when you're really pumped up, or you're revving yourself up to get pumped up. I actually feel freaking, well, feel pretty good today, but I'm always skeptical of feeling really good, because usually when I feel really good, I feel shitty. Or I will feel shitty in the next couple of days. So every time I feel fairly normal and real good, not every time, but a lot of the times, I tank up. Back's screaming, bowels are acting stupid. Alright, coming up on 5 minutes here. 0.161 miles at 5 seconds. And 5 minutes, 2.1. Ooh, that was a fucking shocker there. Knock on wood, I haven't had like a leg issue or a hip issue since I started working out years back. It's only now is when I tweaked my calf. Go figure, right? Right when I started posting these damn things, my damn calf acts funny. My normal walk is a weighted mile walk. It's 2.7 to 3.0 speed with 0.5 incline. Like 5-6 days a week. All day, every day, pretty much. Even my workout days off, I'm still walking around like an idiot all the time. This is unusual for me to have to slow down because of my calf muscle being twinged. I didn't pull or pop or jack anything up, I just tweaked it. Like a mild, very mild strain, if that's what you want to call it in medical terms. Alright, come on, find a good time. I need to get back on the trampoline because that's like one of the best things to loosen your body up, help with pain endorphins, and cycle the fluid, help with the lymphedema and everything. I mean, you feel like $1 million when you get out there. If you want to watch one trampoline, go back like two or 3 weeks, and you'll get my trampoline. Seven minutes, 20 seconds. I'm roughly about a quarter mile in. 0.251. I'm 0.28 here. He's either way behind or way ahead. I don't get it. But I'm slowly increasing the speed because I'm just warming. I want to warm the tissues up down there. I don't want to just pop, you know. What's the reason why I'm not doing trampoline? And how do you feel before, during, and after? A rep, a set, exercise, or the full workout? Continually evaluating your body every second of the whole workout. Then you'll get a good idea if you feel bad enough to stop or pause your workout. Because you don't want to stop. If you feel good enough where you can still work out, you gotta work out. Because exercise, fluid movement is like important for the human body, which is the reason why there's so many fat people. Nobody moves. Nobody gets their system going. Nine minutes. What the hell is he doing? Oh. Bird bath. Put it away for the winter so it doesn't get cracked and in the cold air and whatnot. I'll fill you in on why I still live with my parents in another video. Just suffice it to say that for like well over a decade, I was having like severe ambulatory emergencies, and they come on like that. If I literally lived alone, I'd be dead many times over. But not just fucking dead, I'd be fucking dead, oozing out and shit, and it'd be nasty. Like, I literally can't count how many times I'd be fucking dead by now. It's spooky to think about. It really is. Oh, 10:38, I gotta go up again. 2.2, it's 10:45, so I'm gonna run 2.2 anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes. Because again, I'm warming the tissue, I don't want to light it on fire yet. I want to test it to see if I can get on the trampoline next week. Really wish I could use the weight, but I don't want to put any extra weight on my calf. So it's about warming the tissue, not, again, lighting it on fire. You always see me doing this because my shoulders always pop out of place. So if you notice, they hang with the curvature of my back. And the shoulder and your arm bone, I can't remember what bone that is, humerus? Yeah, I think so. But here's shoulder, here's the ball of the humerus. I think it's a humerus. I don't know. But instead of being sitting like this, normally my body's tilted down and it hangs and always dislocates. So I gotta pop it back in like. They pop out, fuck. I have like, sometimes they'll go pop, and then they'll pop in again a couple seconds later. And no matter how much I hold my shoulders back, it doesn't matter. First off, I can't hold my shoulders back all the time because it's uncomfortable. So I try to, stand up straight and, I've tried those posture straps, and those just make everything hurt even worse because they're obviously for a normal spine. My calf's feeling really good. No discomfort. Coming up on a half mile. According to him, I already am over a half mile, so. Alright, next song. What is this? Oh, for God's sake. Half mile. I'm going off of this because it's a thing that's actually counting it. I like turning it on my radio station on Apple Music because then I can add new stuff. And even favorite a song. Fantastic. 15 minutes. I'm gonna give it another like 2 minutes to warm my calf to the 2.2 speed. Hoping to get at least 200 calories burned today, just from the walk alone. I'm not doing any weights. It's Friday and it's normally my trampoline. You gotta be careful spitting on everything. It's hard not to spit and drool when your face is pointed at the ground. These things hold back a lot of saliva. That's 16:37. I'm gonna go to 18 minutes. I want to make sure it's saturated with the 2.2 speed. So my idea is not to tweak it even more, but by the end of the walk, I don't want to feel any discomfort at all. Walk is designed to help it heal, test it, and draw the blood fluid nutrients down to the area where it needs to fix itself up. At 79 active calories burned at 17:44 at 0.625 miles, 0.67 on this guy. Next song is going to be one I don't know. It's one of my saved ones. At 18 minutes, I'm going to go to 20 minutes and popped up to 2.3. I want shit to be warm, nice and saturated. So I'm going to be going higher in speed than I have in the last 2 weeks. AC/DC. Good song. Minutes. .7 miles, 10 seconds to 20 minutes, round it up to 2.3. 2.3. I'm gonna do this for 10 minutes minimum. If I need to back down any of the speeds, I'll back down, but this is a test. I want to see how healed up my calf is. I need 2 beats, perfect. I'm usually 109 beats when I'm really moving. Average 109. Goes up to 116. Or as low as like 104. Depending on how my system is reacting to all my issues. Three-quarters of a mile. I want to, if possible, at least try to get a full 50 minutes in. So I can fulfill not just my workout ring, but to really test my tissues. So I've got to get back on that trampoline. What the hell's with all this rock? I don't care, but I listen to more rap than rock, and it's pumping out more rock now. It's just supposed to give you stuff stuff like you normally listen to. Which I listen to rock, but not as much as the rap. 0.8, 0.85. 92, 93 beats. Beautiful. Hoping to get it over 100 beats. Or at least I'll up to 105 by the end of this. I gotta get a new SD card. That baby's almost pegged out to right around 170 videos. And I got 2 other cards with over 200 videos. Mainly did them initially to form, to check my form. Being that my back's like it is, my form isn't like the straight spine. Not to mention I can't do like 75–80% of all other workouts out there. Like you see me doing bench press. Fucking back would snap. Now I can do light incline dumbbell, but I don't want to put any more pressure on the bend. Calf's feeling good. Active calories. Should easily be able to get to 200 by 50 minutes because I'm at 24–20 minutes. Do I have that song? I thought I had that song. Looks like I don't. Add. I swear I had this song. Anyway. Stone Temple Pilots. I haven't listened to them in 20 years. Not about to start again. thought I had this son. Got him now. .9 miles. Keep the arms moving. Move the fluid. And you're gonna have aches and pains throughout your body as you work out. It's normal. The more you work out and the more you pay attention to it, you're gonna know what's normal, not normal. You're not just gonna get into the gym, especially as fucked up as you are, and expect that you feel good the whole time. You'll feel a lot better normal, but you're still gonna be having tweaks and pops and zings and zangs everywhere. The longer you work out, the more you'll figure out what pops and zings and zangs are normal. 1 mile here, about 0.05, almost here. 96, 97 beats. Eddie Money. And when you work out, and especially when you start working out, go light. Light, light, light. Low reps, lightweight. Keep the weight. If they get easy, increase the reps. Get to where you're doing like 40 reps with that weight. Then pop it up 2, 3, 5 pounds. Lower the reps. Increase it to like 30, 40 reps again. Then, and do that, it'll take at least a couple months for your body to get used to that new weight. You don't want to pull or pop anything, especially the jacked up body. There come the clouds. Come on, sun. One mile. I have no idea what this guy is. Oh, I got a call from my blood doctor here. Hello? Yes, hey. Okay. I usually go to Plainfield. Okay, he wants me to do a bag of iron. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Is there any way I can give you a call back? Because I'm right in the middle of my walk in the morning here. Okay, so he's there Wednesday and Thursday then in Plainfield. Okay, fantastic. I will give you a call back in a couple hours. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. As you saw, I need a bag of iron. So I gotta get an iron infusion on a Wednesday or a Thursday. More than likely Wednesday, it's my normal day off of working out. Which is good because my weight's been lagging because as you've seen, I just pedal out like crazy. In fact, my straight leg deadlift is like reduced in weight and reps because it's just, I get to that, you know, that 155 beats and I almost fucking drop myself. So, much as I hate getting shit pumped into me, iron's not bad. So, and you'll notice it increased my workout stuff. I don't like to do it to turn my workouts up because I have the more iron in me. But I do, stupidly. But I want to just mildly increase it because I want to try keeping this iron around as long as possible. It's very hard for me to keep iron. Oh, fantastic. Alright, I'm at 30 minutes. I'm going to go to 35 minutes, then pop to 2.4. And whether I make it 2.7, my normal speed, I'll get close. If not, make it to it. But again, I'm about warming the tissue to test it to see if I can do trampoline next week. And if I can increase my speed with my daily walk before my weights. Oh, wonderful. I don't know, maybe 35 minutes I'll jump it up. We'll see. Again, how does you feel before, during, and after? During. 152 active calories, 97 beats, 1.23 miles, 1.156 miles. So it's lowered a little. Yeah. I take 2 iron pills in the morning with my supplements and my protein, and 2 iron pills at lunch with my piece of meat, steak, hamburger, without a bun. Are you fucking kidding me? Alabama? Okay, Apple, we gotta have a talk here. Alabama? Are you kidding me? I haven't heard this song in a solid decade. I ain't listening to it now. Sticks. I don't think I've ever purposely listened to a Sticks before. There we go. Pure Daddy. Alright. Almost at 34 minutes. 100 beats. Nice. The heart's going up a little more than normal because all the talking I'm doing. 34 minutes, 35 or 36 minutes, I'll pop it up to 2.4. So I'm at basically 1.25 miles. I think I might run this to 40 minutes. The 2.3. I don't know yet. continually evaluating how my leg feels in my head, whether I'm talking or not. Miles, 1.39 miles, 174 active calories. My body's nice and warm. Took 30 minutes to get there, but jumping only takes like 10 minutes. Bare minimum, a few people with health issues aren't at least walking daily or almost every day. And I highly suggest you do it. Because the way I figure it out is it feels like your body wants to run normal when you work out. Dumps the endorphins, helps with the pain, discomfort, everything. And it feels like, to me, it feels like no matter how messed up you are inside, your body's trying to compensate and run as normal as it can. It tries to snap your body normal again. It's weird. I've been doing this for years and years and years and years. And monitoring it, paying attention to it, everything. With 3 trackers. Constantly pay attention to everything. But it almost feels like your body is like a gear rotating. And when you get sick, it feels like it gets locked into a gear and you can't bust out of the one gear and get it free flowing again. But when you exercise, it almost feels like your body's trying to pop out of that gear and run normal again. I don't know how else to explain it. You gotta do it just to know what I'm talking about here. 39 minutes, 1.436 miles. 193 active calories, 97 beats. But exercise is the one thing where your body like tries to get it running normal again, tries to get all your systems in sync again. But being that if these are really genetic issues, which they say they are, it can't pop those genes back into place. It feels like it wants to, but it can't. It's like it's stuck in a gear. Alright. Alright, 40 minutes, I'm gonna hit it to 2.4. And run this till at least 50 minutes to see. I haven't been at 2.4 speed since I wang dingoed my calf. I'm roughly at 1.5 miles. This was slow to me before, it was 1.4. But it's all about fluid movement. It's all about getting your body's systems moving as best as possible in the right direction. Left to 50 minutes on my exercise ring, which I'm obviously going to get that. 207 active calories burned. Got my 200, which everything else is a bonus. I don't like coming in here and doing any exercise and not at least getting 200 active calories burned, which means 200 calories burned just by doing this stuff. It doesn't feel like a workout if you're not burning all these 200 calories. That's what I found like the minimum is. Iron, huh? Maintained it for a while. I haven't had to get a bag of iron since last year or the year before. I think it was the year before. I don't know. Maybe it was earlier than that. You guys fucking sit there for like an hour or two and let this shit iron slowly trickle into you. Oh boy, you feel mildly normal again after you get that iron pumped into you. Should have just made me iron teeth. So it would have absorbed into me, which I know you can't do that, but maybe in the future there's a way of doing it without rusting and whatnot. 96 beats. Come on, I want to stay above 100 for a little while. When you're eating clean, when you're exercising regularly, and you get decent sleep, as decent as you can get. My sleep isn't really that decent now, it's right on the edge. And your heart runs way better. Mainly diet. Diet is what determines your heart, how your heart runs. Tear the sugar out of your diet, and your heart runs amazing. It almost spook you because your resting heart rate's like 20 beats lower. But that's the normal. I mean, my resting heartbeat is like, when I'm sitting around, it's like in the mid to low 50s. I'll be sitting there and it'll be like 51 beats, and I'm thinking, man, something's got to be wrong. But you go eat some sugar, your resting heart rate shoots to like 70 and stays there. 1.76 on here and 1.66 on there. So I'm basically a full 0.01 above on this bitch. Roll 45 minutes. I got 5 minutes left on here for my move ring to close. I'm testing everything, but I don't want to go too much. So what I think I might do is I'll go to like 50 minutes on what this says, 50 minutes on here at 2.4, and maybe pop it to 2.5 and run that for another like 5 to 10 minutes and then do a cool down and be done. But again, how do you feel before, during, and after? So there's only like, there's not really any discomfort. In fact, there is no discomfort where I injured myself on my calf. But my ankle and knee joints aren't used to this because I haven't done it for 2 weeks. This speed and this distance. But again, that's acceptable pain, like I said. Normal stuff. And I'm trying to get my body re-used to this. I gotta get back on the trampoline because that stuff just makes you feel like $1,000,000. 241 extra calories, 48 minutes on here, 47:34 on there, 304 extra calories, three minutes left. Close my ring. I'm running at 104 beats. That's because I'm talking more, moving my arms more. They'll probably drop down to about 99 to 101, but I don't know yet because I gotta not talk and move around for like 2 minutes to see where heart rate levels off at. .8. Keep those arms swinging. You gotta move that fluid on top of your body more efficiently. Trust me, if anybody says you expert or otherwise, says they don't know what I'm talking about fluid movement, tell them to talk to me. I've had lymphedema for well over a decade. I know how fluid moves in the body. I manage my lymphedema without those shitty compression stockings. I'll show you a before picture. My fucking legs were like, my calves were like this big, my thighs were like this big. I fixed that on my own, without compression, and without doctors. So I know how fluid moves in the body. In fact, I should have readjusted this guy, but it's not too bad still. 20 seconds to 50 minutes. This says 1.862 miles. At 50, I'm going to pop up 2.5. exercise ring closed, 50 minutes, pumped up 2.5. That literally rolled over right at 50 on this thing. That was wild. So I'm gonna run this for at least a minimum of 5 minutes, just to get my body used to this fluid flow. Another mile on this thing. This thing, I'm at 2 miles on my watch. I'm at basically 1.9 here. So I'm a full 0.1 behind on this guy, well, ahead on this guy. Yeah, this feels better, getting the speed up, moving that fluid more, pulling that lymphedema juice out, cycling it out, processing it, putting it in my bladder so it's not sitting in my leg, fattening it up. This is the good stuff here. And I'm not even at my normal speed. And I got without weight and without incline. Yeah, this feels good. This feels really good. There we are, 104 beats. Oh yeah. Gets more endorphins dropping through me. Almost 2 miles on the treadmill. Miles at 53:03. It's not about how fast you can do it. It's about keeping your body injury and pain free and move the fluid. Damn, this feels good. 106 beats, I love it. That's a good song. Why don't I have that in my favorites? Damn, this feels good. Beats. Just swing my arms a little more. Rolling up on 55 minutes. I'm gonna go to 60 minutes and then 2-minute cool down. I might do a 3-minute cool down, seeing that I did 2 miles. Again, know your body. 55 minutes. 5 minutes left, and I think I'm gonna do a 3-minute cool down. God, this feels good. I could do a whole nother mile on this. But again, just about warming the tissues, not blowing them up. Oh, you can feel the endorphins on your spine. That's phenomenally awesome. Four minutes. Oh, I really want to slam the speed to 2.7. Pay attention to the body. Oh, this is nice. Extra calories. I'm going to drop first minute to 2.0, and then second minute 1.4, my normal, third minute 0.8, my other normal. I got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. 2.2 miles. This says 183 calories I burned. 307. I like it better. Remember, we're not trying to burn fat or build muscle. Health. Exercise is about health. Damn, this feels good. Calf is feeling beautiful. Almost 1 minute. Even shrinks your nodes. Love it. Damn, look at that. Those are almost non-existent. Seconds. 3. 320 active calories. And I'm rolling 60. 2.0. All right, 1 minute at 2.0. One point four. Also, you know how your fluid is saturated your tissues. How I know is how I say my shoulders pop out all the time. They pop, 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 constantly snap when I do that. When I get my fluid rolling, for like I did now, when I get it going, and it saturates every tissue and cell and everything in your body, shoulders stop popping. Because everything's all juiced up, warmed up, and feeling really good. No discomfort or anything. Let your fluids get into the area and getting everything nice and warm, hot, all the juices and nutrients in the blood. 0.8. You can just tell everything's so much looser and juicier. That's why I say cold stretching is fucking stupid. Always move fluid before you stretch. Like today, every Friday, I go and get a massage to loosen up all the tissue on my spine. And she does a whole, like, everything besides basically, she doesn't really mess with the lower legs too much, if at all. With my lymphedema, I deal with my lymphedema on my own. But she gets the fluid moving, so if you ever had a good massage, you can know how even your face looks bright and flushed. Done. And then she stretches me out and does all kinds of movements for my upper body and shoulders and everything. And but she moves fluid to the areas and everything before she does it, because I can tell when you cold stretch, everything's so tight and nasty and stuff, and it just feels like, especially the way you are like this, it just feels like you're gonna pop and jack something up. You don't want to fucking do it. Move fluid to the area first, then stretch. And if you have this, make sure you go to a massage therapist and have them work out, loosen all the tissues around your spine and everything around your upper body, and have them cup you. As you can still see, I still have some blemish here from one of the cups. But if you're having hip problems and you have ankylosing spondylitis, have the person cup basically your butt and your hips. It is unbelievable on how, like, more free and how it is loose. It's just so loose and juicy after she pulls the tissues apart and gets all the juices and fluids and blood there. It was literally night and day. So if you're all tight and shit and you're all, you're tight and whatnot, I mean, it just like, and I'm kind of tight now, but I just had it done last Friday, but I could tell within a week everything tightens up again. And when I go there and when I sit down, because I don't lay on a table, I can't lay on a table, I sit in a stool and drape myself over the table. She'll do all that, but mainly I notice my hips the most. I notice everything, but my hips the most. And when I stand up from the massage, everything is so loose. It's like, literally feels normal. It's insane. So, 2.363 at 63 minutes and 3 seconds. And this is 197 calories. Shh. But, get massaged. Go to a good person though. A reputable person. Don't go to some yokel idiot that doesn't know what they're doing. My lady used to be a ER surgeon, so she knows inside the body and how to work it and everything. So I got kind of a benefit from that. But other people are good too. If they got a good reputation and paid attention in massage school, then you're gonna know what they're doing. So, but I highly recommend ankylosing spondylitis people go get a massage. And make sure they do cupping on you. Make sure they do cupping, and make sure they know what they're doing with cupping, because you don't want them to leave it on there and them to be like black bruises when you're done, right? That's not good, right? You want it to be reddish, even purplish kind of, you know, but you don't want it to be like a black bruise. But go get a massage if you got ankylosing spondylitis, and make sure they do cupping. And if you do it every week, you're going to be so much looser. So trust me on that. That's my walk, 67 minutes, 350 active calories, 2.54 miles, and my heart's dropping like it's supposed to. So that is my 2-mile walk, well, 2.5 mile walk, which was supposed to be my leg and lymphatic day on Friday, which it was supposed to be a minimum of 300 active calories burned, 2 miles in 40 minutes, which all come together about the same time. Once you got 350 active calories, I usually get around 4 to 420 with the jump. So I'm only off by like 50 to 70 active calories, which is kind of sweet for about, well, a little more time. And quite a bit more time. Well, whatever. Anyways. That's at 9:07 on Friday. It was leg and lymphatic day. I rotated out for a walk instead of the jump because of my left calf has been bothering me. So anyways, tomorrow is Saturday. I'll do another injured walk, but it'll be my normal. I'll probably get it up to a mile or really close to a mile from now on, because my calf is feeling really good right now. But again, I got to keep evaluating it throughout the day and in the morning and night, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, tomorrow is Saturday, my birthday, 43. Yes, I know, I'm old as fuck. So Saturday, injured mile walk and shoulders. And then Sunday's my normal day off. Other than that, everyone have a wonderful day. And I will after I get my bag of iron.